Good morning, and welcome to another episode of Pow Go On. We're talking about narcissists calling other people narcissists. We have an ad that we're going to talk about. We're going to keep this one short and sweet. We're going to do a body magic session for about 5 minutes at the beginning, and then go on to talk about these ads that you might be seeing on YouTube or Instagram about how the world right now is narcissists calling other people narcissists. It is absolutely Thursday, December 22nd, 2022. Every Thursday on Pow Go On is the Truth Hurts Day, where we say some things that might be hard to hear, but we all need to hear sometimes. Welcome to another episode of Pow Go On. Oops. You know, these Pow Go On episodes are daily, so we're looking at like how to keep these more structured and also maybe make them more short and sweet. We'll see. We'll have like shorts on YouTube maybe, but either way, welcome to another episode of Pow Go On. Good morning, fantastic people out there. Hope you're doing fantastically well out there. I'd like you to join me in having a little body awareness session where we get integrated with a moment that you are at, no matter where you are at. Let's spend about 5 minutes doing so. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Have a seat, walk around, whatever you're doing. Remember that we are just here observers today in that beautiful godlike experience that you are. Your body is only here and now. One of the greatest things about your body is that it is so honest. And we know with honesty, there's freedom, and with freedom, there is happiness. So the most honest thing and the most loving thing there is right now is that body of yours. Let's stay present in that moment. The great thing about your body is that it is not in the future. It is not in the past. It is definitely right here and now at all times. So I invite you to listen for 7 different things all around you. Like, for example, is that like a plane that you hear outside? Let's listen to something very far away, like maybe like the wind blowing in the trees. And then if we move our listening closer, let's listen to something very close. Is it possible that we can hear our heartbeat wherever you are? And how does that feel for you? How does your body feel if you observe your sense of self as you bring your listening very close to possibly your heartbeat, or possibly the skin or the clothes on your skin and as they ruffle? Is it possible that you're in a car right now driving? Is it possible that you're walking around? Or is it possible that you're just sitting in one spot, whether that be at work, a library, or in your own room, or in your own household? Am I right? Is it possible that you're here on Earth somehow? Am I right? My stomach just rumbled. And if we stretch our listening to listen to something far away again, we might listen to the sound of cars honking outside, or or people walking or talking or yelling outside. And how does your sense of self feel? We move our listening awareness far out again. You might be listening to other cars outside on the road. You might be listening to the trees scratching against the window. You might be listening to the rain as it drops upon the ground outside of you. And if we observe our sense of self once more, how does it feel to listen to something much closer again? Like possibly your own fingers hitting the keys on the keyboard, or possibly your own foot tapping against the ground, or even the sound of a coffee cup being placed back onto a table around you. And what does it do to observing your sense of self if you listen to something very far away again? Stretch your self awareness like a muscle. Then how does it feel if you observe your sense of self to stretch your listening all the way outside and listen for something again outside, like a window or birds chirping, or maybe the sound of a crosswalk saying, wait, toot, toot, wait, toot, toot. Now, how about if we listen to something very close again? You hear the scratching of a pen on a notebook. Possibly you hear the tapping of someone's fingers on a table nearby. And then if you move your listening even closer, maybe to your own lips smacking against each other, or your saliva in your mouth, or maybe when you sniff, when you listen for that, how does your sense of self feel if you observe your sense of self when you listen to something even on your body? Now let's stretch again one more time and observe our sense of self as we listen for something very far away. Is that a plane outside? Is it possible that you hear the ocean wherever you are? Is it possible that you are listening to the sound of someone else eating soup or applying cream cheese to their bagel? How does that feel for you if you observe your sense of self and move your listening around far and near and far again by listening for 7 different things around you, not more? Does your sense of self feel more relaxed or in tune or in harmony? Does it feel more discordant and chaotic and in disarray? Or do you feel more one in the moment? Now, if we move our listening even closer to our body, might we hear our own hair as it brushes across our skin, or our pants as they shake or as they fall across our legs and we might be moving our legs? Does that feel for you? I want to thank you for joining me in that exploration of our sense of self and being integrated in the moment. I want you to give yourself a round of applause. Yeah! Woo! Whether it just be in your head or out loud, I want to congratulate you for making it this far. Welcome back to another episode of How Go On. We welcome back you returning viewers or any new viewers. Remember that there's a recommended book reading list down below if you want to get a deeper look into what we talk about in these podcasts. This podcast is basically a self-help podcast as we talk about ourselves and our relationships to the culture around us, including and especially our own body and our own body's ability to feel intense experiences or frequently good experiences. We especially welcome all you addicts or previous addicts who are looking for a way to bring meaning back into life, as we know that there is such, once you've gotten a taste of it, you want more of it, but you want to be able to do it without being dependent on, say, sex addiction, say, masturbation, say, drug addiction, say, alcohol addiction. Again, Palgawan, the best feeling podcast in the best feeling network. Your only no nonsense podcast, better than your morning would feel without. So we're gonna bring up this video real quick so you guys can see like this world that we're living in. It's just so interesting, and we're gonna keep it nice and short, but it's just so fascinating to me, and it's hilarious to me, the world that we live in right now. Oh no, my freaking phone just died. Oh no. Narcissists calling other people narcissists. Oh no, my phone just died. Is that part of the show? Who knows? We will be revisiting this video tomorrow on Freedom Friday to talk more about it. We're going to free ourselves on Freedom Friday. But for today, the video that we will be discussing is a self-help video, a mental health video. To paraphrase what they say, it's two women in an advertisement who are sitting on a couch looking at the camera and saying, you know what's difficult with dealing with narcissists? Well, narcissists avoid blame. There's 3 reasons why you should avoid, why you can't win an argument with a narcissist. 1, narcissists always shift the blame. 2, narcissists will use your own information to manipulate you. And 3, narcissists will always believe that they're the hero or the victim in their story. And this is why you can never win an argument with narcissists. So instead, focus on self-compassion and self-care instead of looking for help from narcissists. The heck? We live in this world right now where you have 2 ladies smugly looking at the camera and saying, this is why you can never win an argument with narcissists. Narcissists always play the victim or the hero in their story. 2, narcissists use your information against you. 3, narcissists shift blame. What? This whole video is them shifting blame, playing the victim, and using information about narcissists, quote unquote, against them. It's like this gigantic indirect attack at men, or this gigantic passive aggressive move to get back at these people that they consider narcissists. Oh no, you could never be the problem. This person is just a narcissist. Let's not look at them as someone with a problem. No, they're a narcissist. They're a villain. In their story, they're like, oh yeah, there's no way that this person's dealing with internal struggles, and I just happen to be someone that they're reflecting on. No, they're a narcissist. Way to make yourself the main hero character of your own story by labeling someone as a villain in your own story. Sound familiar? And then two, they're gonna use their information against you. Yeah, like making a whole video and an entire business model off of calling someone a narcissist after they felt personally offended by someone dealing with their own issues. What? They're gonna be like, yeah, narcissists manipulate information about people against you. Yeah, like maybe you having to deal with someone else's struggle and feeling victimized by it, and then feeling like you have to make a whole video and an entire self-help cult so that you can make people hate this person because they're a quote-unquote narcissist. Who gave them that label? You did, stupid. What? You did, and then you're just gonna just cast them off as a narcissist instead of seeing their struggle. Way to cast them as a villain, and then way to cast yourself as a victim. Narcissists do this. Yeah, who gives you the freaking right to just, or what makes you think that you're the ones without the problems, and then they're the ones who are just like this, like malicious force, like they're just a narcissist. That's just what they do. Their motive in life is to be this negative thing of a narcissist. It can't be fathomable that they're dealing with their own issues and it comes off in such a way that they're self-centered because they can't help but think about their own issues because they're drowning in their own issues. No. They're a narcissist. They're completely fine on their own. They just choose to do this to you, who is just but a helpless victim. And there's no way that you're possibly using this information of how you feel victimized by them to use it against them by finding ways to label everybody like that is struggling with the same thing as narcissists. Oh no, they can't be having their own struggle. They're just a narcissist. You're the only ones with struggle because you have to deal with their narcissism. What? And then the third thing, the third point of being like, oh, they shift blame. Oh yeah, like maybe calling someone a narcissist, maybe just labeling them a narcissist instead of looking at yourself and being like, maybe I'm stupid for sticking around. Maybe I'm stupid for trying to invest all my attention on them when I should have been focusing on myself. Maybe I'm stupid because maybe I'm so stupid that I let myself get hurt by them because I invested too much of my own care into expecting that they would treat me a certain way, and now I feel all hurt about it. No, there's no way that I'm the one, anything wrong with me. And how you know this is they say, oh, you should shift your attention to self-compassion and self-care. Oh yeah, because there's no realm in which it'd be a good thing to look at yourself with criticism. No, self-compassion and self-care, because I'm this innocent bird that there's no way that I could be the narcissist. What? So amazing. It's so amazing. I love it. It's so funny. The world we live in is so funny. Like the lack of self-awareness is just so like on high, dude. It's so funny. Self-compassion. No, you know what? Instead of dealing with narcissists, these villains in your life, you should be the victim. And you are the victim. So you should treat yourself with self-compassion and self-care. But these narcissists, screw them. It's like we're all, like everybody's different and unique. We're all the same, losers. It's so funny. It's so funny. And everything I say here, obviously, I apply to myself, if not 10 times fold when I find myself in these situations. It's just so funny to call it out. It's so funny to see it, dude. Oh my gosh. It's so blatantly obvious. The irony is so like lost on them. It's so funny. It's like, oh, it's like these people are just these evil narcissists. But you, the one who labeled them as a narcissist, the one who might have invested too much of their personal energy into expecting them to treat you a certain way, and now you feel dejected and rejected. Whose fault was it that you invested that much attention on them in the first place? And then it's like, oh yeah, you got to treat yourself with self-compassion and self-care. Instead of looking at yourself with a critical eye and seeing how you could do better for yourself. How? One, don't involve yourself with them like that. Two, don't emotionally invest that much into them. Possibly they're dealing with a problem that you're taking too personally and you're taking it upon yourself to be their savior or to be the one in which they treat right. They're trying to fix their situation. Stop being a fixer. Stop being a fixer. Stop looking at yourself like you're just this victim who just deserves only compassion and care, self-care. The real love would be to look at yourself with a critical eye and say, maybe I'm the one wrong because I'm the one thinking that they have to treat me a certain way and I'm not getting it. Oh, they're a narcissist. Maybe you should be looking at yourself like, maybe I shouldn't be villainizing them and actually looking at them with some compassion, real compassion, and say, maybe they're going through something that's causing them to be unable to see other problems beyond their own. I should either exit the situation or find out how I can improve their situation without getting so invested or without feeling entitled to a specific response from them. How about looking at yourself with some actual critical eye and taking some actual accountability for the way that the world treats you? Fool. Yeah, fool. Take some accountability. That goes way beyond just self-compassion and care, which you can assume they're saying like, go eat some snacks, watch your favorite movie, tell yourself how great you are. Get over yourself. Narcissists calling other people narcissists, the world we live in. Thank you guys for joining us on the Truth Hurts Day. This has been another Truth Hurts Day. It is Thursday, December 22nd, 2022. Guys, if you guys have liked what you've been hearing, if you've been intrigued by any of this content, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you think. We're going to show the video tomorrow. It's so amazing to me. I love this. I love the world that we live in. It's so amazing. Oh my God, it's beautiful. Chef's kiss. Mwah. My name is Herbie. This has been Pal Go On. We'll see you tomorrow on Freedom Friday. Thank you guys for joining us. Big love. I don't know how to get the background music going again. Let's see if I can get this. If you're sticking around for some background music, you're gonna have to wait a second. All right, ready? Here, we. It's like the Joker in The Dark Knight. Here, we. Why are you still on this video? Click to a different video. This video's over. Here you go. All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Boom, beanie banny, boom, beeby dooby dooby doo, beep body, boom, dooby 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 doo, boom, bra, boom, 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 do 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 do.